Alright, after comparing dozens of different models, I found the 5 best vacuum cleaners for carpet ranging from under $100 to over $500. Each one is great at lifting deep down dirt, removing pet hair, and keeping your floors fresh. Whether you're dealing with pet messes, high traffic areas, or just want a cleaner home, there is an option here for you. But there are also a few vacuums that look powerful but lose suction quickly. I'll tell you which ones to avoid later in the video, and you can find links with discounts in the description. And by the end, I will tell you which one I use in my own home. So at number 5, we've got the Shark Rocket Ultralight, and it's priced just under $150, which makes it the cheapest on this list. And that price comes with one small drawback I'll get to. This is really for anyone in a smaller home who just hates heavy vacuums but wants consistent power. The first thing I liked is how light it is. At under 9 pounds, you can grab it for quick messes without it feeling like a chore. Day to day, the swivel steering makes the biggest difference. It gets around furniture so easily, making the whole process feel less clunky than bigger models. It also converts to a handheld for couches in seconds, and the dust cup is simple to empty. It feels nimble and easy to manage while you're cleaning. Because it's so slim, it stores away easily in a closet. Now, the drawback is the cord. You're tethered to an outlet, which is the main trade-off for getting non-stop power at this price. But if you need a powerful, lightweight vacuum and don't mind a cord, this is the best budget pick. So at number 4, we've got the Shark Navigator Liftaway Deluxe, and it's priced around $160. This is for anyone who has a mix of carpets and hard floors, and hates switching to a different machine to clean stairs or furniture. The first thing I really liked was the lift-away feature. You're vacuuming the floor like normal, then you press one button, lift the canister off, and suddenly you have a portable pod vac. After using it for a few days, I realized I was cleaning the stairs and couches way more often just because it wasn't a big production anymore. It's a simple idea, but it totally changes how you tackle a whole house clean. The suction on my medium pile carpet was genuinely impressive, and the HEPA filter is nice because you don't get that dusty smell blowing back into the room. Day to day, it feels pretty nimble for an upright thanks to the swivel steering, so getting around table legs is easy. It's a full-size machine, but it doesn't feel overly bulky or heavy when you're pushing it around. If you want one vacuum that can truly handle the floors, the stairs, and even the car without a compromise in power, this is a fantastic workhorse for the price. So at number 3, we've got the Oreck Commercial XL Vacuum Cleaner, and it's priced around $170. This is for anyone who wants pure, no-frills cleaning power for carpets and doesn't need a bunch of attachments. The first thing I really liked is how it feels almost self-propelled. The brush roll is that aggressive. After using it for a few days, I realized it was pulling up dirt my other vacuums were leaving behind just because of that raw power. Day to day, it makes cleaning carpets feel incredibly fast since you aren't doing multiple passes. One is usually enough. The automatic height adjustment is also a huge plus. It glides from an area rug to deeper carpet without you touching anything. It feels like a professional tool. It's loud, but it's laser focused on doing one job extremely well. And at only 9 pounds, it's so lightweight that taking it upstairs is way easier than it should be for something this powerful. If you prioritize deep carpet cleaning above all else and want a machine that's built like a tank, this is a fantastic choice. So at number 2, we've got the Bissell CleanView Swivel Pet, and it's priced around $120. This is the vacuum for any pet owner who's tired of fighting with fur on both carpets and hard floors. The first thing I really liked was the swivel steering. It's not a gimmick, it completely changes how you clean. Instead of doing that awkward back and forth shuffle around furniture, you just glide around it. After using it for a few days on my carpets, I was honestly shocked at how much dog hair it pulled up. The brush roll just digs deep and gets everything. I also found the edge-to-edge cleaning works as advertised. It gets right up against the baseboards, which means less detail work later. On my kitchen floor, it picks up cat litter and crumbs without scattering them, which is a huge plus. Day to day, it feels powerful but not clumsy, which is a great balance for an upright model. It's a full-size vacuum, but the big dirt tank means you aren't stopping to empty it constantly. If you're battling stubborn pet hair and want a machine that's both powerful and easy to steer, this is the best all-around performer for the price. So at number 1, we've got the Shark NV752 Rotator Powered Lift-Away True Pet, and it's priced a bit higher than the others, but you absolutely get what you pay for here. This is the one for anyone, especially with pets or allergies, who wants a single vacuum that seriously deep cleans everything from carpets to ceilings. The first thing I really loved was the lift-away feature. You just pop the canister off the base and suddenly you have a portable pod vacuum. But the main brush on the floor is still powered and spinning, so I could slide it way under my couch and it was still pulling up pet hair from the carpet like a full upright would. It's not a gimmick, it completely changes how you clean tight spots. After using it for a few days, I also noticed the air just felt cleaner. That sealed HEPA system really does trap all the fine dust instead of just blowing it around. And the LED headlights on the front are surprisingly useful for seeing dirt you'd normally miss. Day to day, it feels like a powerful, heavy-duty machine that you can actually control easily thanks to the great swivel steering. It's a standard upright size, but being able to detach the pod makes it feel way more versatile than its frame suggests. If you're ready to invest in one vacuum that genuinely handles every surface and situation you can throw at it, this is the one to get. Okay, so before you make a decision, there are a couple types of vacuums I'd honestly just avoid. Steer clear of any models that feel super cheap and plasticky or have really weak suction. They just push dirt around instead of picking it up. I'd also be careful with vacuums that don't have a completely sealed system. If they have a HEPA filter but the machine itself has gaps, it's just shooting all that fine dust and allergens right back into the air you're breathing. With all that said, the vacuum I keep going back to is the Shark NV752 Rotator. It just works. The power is consistent, the lift-away feature is something I use every single time I clean, and it's built to actually last. It's the most reliable and effective all-arounder I've used. If you want to check out the latest pricing, I'll drop a link for it down in the description.